Welcome you to day 14 of easing through the holidays. A daze, dazed and confused. I'm the founder of the Healing Path Conversation series and Body Brain Balance. Body Brain Balance. My website's Dancing with Ease. And this has been a 17-day series about ways to move through the holidays with a little bit more lightness and joy and easiness, and a little less of the frenetic energy of having to get, having to do, having to be, all that stuff that comes. And I was talking to people yesterday and about the true meaning of the holiday for them and me, and also where these ideas come from. These, after years of discord in a family, magical making up and joy at Christmas. Sometimes it will happen. Not always. And if we expect it to happen, then we have the disappointment. But the key thing that I have discovered in my life that puts me into a daze of confusion and what I do to get out of it. So the thing that throws me off balance is if I take things personally. Now, you've heard this probably ages and ages. Don't take things personally. But how? Because we are here and we are the person. And why did this happen to me? Or why did so-and-so do this to me? Or, I'm traveling for Christmas. Why did the airline ruin my flight? They didn't. They ruined a bunch of flights. It took me a long time to realize things just happen. And a lot of, when I was younger, things would happen and I would feel it, whatever. And then I would spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to prevent that thing from happening ever again. Well, that thing would not happen ever again. Something like it might happen. But the truth is, once something happens, it's over. I spend a lot of time dancing, teaching dancing. Every day, you start with pliés. But the plié I do today is not the plié I did yesterday or 10 years ago. And the one I do tomorrow is not the one I did today. The step is the same. I could even use the same music, but I'm different. I've lost hundreds of cells, thousands of cells, replaced them with new ones, breathed in and out many, many times. And so I am changed, even though I do the same step. The world has also changed in our perception of it, and time has passed. There is not a perfect plie that I repeat time and time again. There's just this plie right now. So the first step to dealing with not taking things personally is to realize when you're taking them personally. And to just let that be. No judgment, no anger, no frustration, more of a discovery. Oh, I'm doing this again. How funny, I'm doing this again. And then you say, is this thing that happened, was it personally directed at me? Or was it just like a wave on the beach that has a slight undertow and knocks you down? And I happened to be standing on the beach when that wave came in. Because trust me, the ocean is not out there going, I'm waiting for Laura. I'm going to get her and knock her down. I'm waiting for Laura to come. Especially, I live in Kansas. So the ocean is waiting a long time to knock me down. It's not. It's just doing its thing. And if I'm walking on the beach, I'm doing my thing. And we come together and stuff happens. So for me, the very most important thing is to realize things are the way they are. And sometimes that's pretty disappointing. And might be the reason it's disappointing is because I was hoping or expecting that they would be different. So do you see how quickly I am not right here with what's happening right now? I have a whole story of hopes and expectations. They don't come true because something else is going on, and I miss what's going on because then I go right to disappointment or this feeling like everything was done to me, that it directed at me, and it's not. We just walk through the world, and things happen, and balls get pitched at us, and we either catch them or we miss them or they hit us in the head, and we can laugh or cry. I like to laugh, so I laugh a lot. But the first thing is I'm taking this personally. Let me pause. Let me Sometimes I take a couple physical steps back because it helps me in the world to move my body. Take a few steps back, breathe, check in with myself. Where's some place that's easing just a tiny bit? That's enough to ground me in my body and allow me to have a broader perspective and see what's going on. The other thing I do is I try never to direct anything at anyone personally unless I say to them, this is for you personally, so that I'm clear in what I put out, so that I can have more clarity in what I accept in. So I hope that's helpful to you today. Have a great Tuesday. I'm getting back into the days of the week after the holidays, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take good care.